Good morning. Welcome to Mentor Monday. I'm Paul Dabdo. I'm the founder and CEO of Life Coach Training Institute. This is February the 26th, 2018, and this is your bite-sized chunk of motivation to start the week. One of the things that we have really been talking about over the last week or so, and we're going to continue over the next several weeks, are the things that we do to actually retain clients. And we find that some of these things, some of these specific characteristics actually work for building your business while at the same time maintaining the clients that you have. And this week we're talking about consistency. We're going to talk about how it applies specifically to retaining clients on Wednesday. But today we want to talk about it in terms of, well, what does it mean for the steps that you need to actually take in your business? And I'm going to try to do this really quick and get this done within 5 minutes so you can get your day started. But consistency is doing the right things with the right people at the right time. First of all, we start with the right things. The right things are not things like, I'm going to get certified and trained and I'm going to go out to Kinko's and print a bunch of flyers and hang them around the library hoping that that will generate clients. We know that those kinds of things don't work, but there are right things that every coach needs to do. There are actually deliberate steps that every coach needs to know and needs to take. And I find that a lot of coaches, when they first start out in coaching, they spin their wheels a little bit because they probably went to a school where they only learned coaching skills. And nothing's worse than doing the wrong things when you start, because when you do the wrong things, it doesn't attract business and then it just discourages you. So we have to do the right things, but even in doing the right things, what we have to understand is that there's always adjustments that need to be made. Pretty much every invention that we've ever known in mankind has had trial and error. And the funny thing about the error is that we actually have a lot of great products that came out of errors, like WD-40 and Silly Putty, and we still enjoy those things to this day. But really what I'm talking about is once you start doing things, even the right things, what you're going to find is that you're going to adjust. What you're going to find is that as you're out there working and doing the right kinds of things, you will create a momentum for your business just taking the steps. And when you are in the right place at the right time, actually business starts to connect. People start to find you. What'll happen is that you'll find that some doors that you push on just open up, and what do you discover? You discover niches that you didn't know that you wanted to work with. You discover ways of leveraging your business. You find different things that you do in coaching can apply in different kinds of ways. These are the keys to developing multiple streams of income, some of the things that we talk to our Jumpstart coaches about. So it's about doing the right things. And if you don't know what the right things are, listen, just send us an email. My email is admin@ilifecoachtraining.com. Love to just connect you with the program that we have going called Jumpstart Your Coaching Practice. It really is the A to Z on how to get your coaching business started if you don't know what those things are. But consistency is key. If you know what you need to do and you have a plan of action of actually carrying it out, you will see momentum come, but you do have to be consistent and know the things that you need to do each day to be really successful. The second thing is the right people. The right people comes in the form of a couple of ways. One is you need to choose a target market that are the right people. The people who want your service, the kinds of people that motivate you, that give you life, because you will do your best work with the people that you are most motivated by. But the right people also exist in the network that you put around you. So consistently connecting with people within the network who will in turn consistently open the doors for you. And so did you know, I don't know if you know this, but did you know that just showing up, finding a consistent community of other like-minded business people, not other coaches, but just being in the room with those people, that you get points just for showing up? You really do. It comes in this form. Being a regular face somewhere builds trust and likability by default. Just showing up actually wins you points and actually moves the trust factor and the likability factor in your favor. But besides just showing up, we also need to be in the right time. 98% of the students of LCTI are working full-time and they're trying to break into coaching. So time's not something that we all have a lot of. But as I always tell our students, you don't need a lot of time, but what you do need is productivity. When you know the right things that you need to do, then you set your schedule to actually those things have to take place. When are you going to do it? You have to take control of your schedule. You have to decide what days and what times each one of those things are going to get done. Do you have Tuesday mornings free at 6 a.m.? Well, great. Block that time out. Don't allow anything else to interfere with it, because we know that the urgent always tries to hijack the important. And so what we have to do is designate those times, honor it. Find a Tuesday morning networking group and give your commitment to it. Be there every week. One of the ways that you build trust and likability within that network is that you begin to serve them. How can you serve them? Well, ask for opportunities in that group, like find a committee to join. One of the best ideas that I have in joining some of these groups is that the communication's usually terrible. For email, the website, all kinds of different things, there's usually a communication mess. Well, you know what? If you become the person who, as a coach, has your hands extended not to receive but to give, finding a way to serve. Let's say that we're going to organize communications. I'll just email everyone. What does that mean? I have everybody's email address. I have everybody's contact information, and I didn't have to sit there for 3 to 6 months trying to awkwardly meet people. I am now the go-to person for the entire group to connect anybody, to find people, to pass information off. Now you have made yourself a irresistible force within that group, and people will actually seek you out because you are there to offer something rather than just to take. And you know what? Everybody else who's in the group is going to still be trying to pitch their service. You're going to be the one who has moved the bar on true trust and likability because you were there to give, not to gain. Now, here's the thing, is why do we do it like this? It's because every transaction in our business really is a relational transaction. When we help somebody overcome a barrier, then they are receiving the benefit of having a relationship with us, and that wins us points. Because at the end of the day, people are not going to work with you because you have a credential. They're going to work with you because they trust you, because they like you, and because you've shown some way of solving problems. You've shown yourself as an authority and someone who's really good at helping people solve their problems. Understand this as well. Last thing I'll say is this. This is called living a consistent message. It's not just about pitching people, it's living the life of a coach. And you don't have to be a relational juggernaut to serve people, but you do need to have your hand open to serve people and do the right things consistently. Hey, I hope you enjoyed this Mentor Monday. Please follow us on all our social media. We've recently got that relaunched and re-engaged. So Twitter, Instagram, all of that stuff. Look for the links to that. Also look for the Wednesday upgrade. It's going to be coming into your email box if you're signed up for that list. But we have lots of great things coming towards you. I appreciate you guys all so much. Have a great, extraordinary rest of your week and take care.